Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Aina Syafiqah binti Muhammad Syakir and my metric number is A23B1325. This is subject Fundamental of Management, code ATF10103, and I'm from class L3, lecturer Madam Azlinda Shaznim binti Shuaib. So, in this video, I will present about class ceiling in the workplace. Before I begin, I will explain which part I will cover. So in this video, I will cover part of introduction of glass ceiling, causes, effects, how to overcome the glass ceiling, my viewpoint, example animation video about the glass ceiling, and lastly, conclusions. So what is glass ceiling? So the glass ceiling concept represents an invisible barrier hindering women from ascending to top management and leadership positions, despite their qualifications and achievements. And the first popularized by a Wall Street Journal column in 1986 and later defined by a US government committee chaired by Robert P. Rich. Unlike general gender disparities, it especially highlights pronounced inequality at higher organizational levels due to attitudinal or organizational biases. What is persistence despite? So it's significant advancements in gender equality. The glass ceiling persists, reflecting deep-rooted systematic issues. Next, I will be moving on to the causes of the glass ceiling. There are 5 causes of the glass ceiling. The first one is systematic bias, which is a discriminator hiring practices and promotion policies favor men over equally qualified women. The second one is organizational culture, which is a biases ingrained in organizational cultures that are difficult to eradicate. The third one is societal expectations, which is a gender roles placing a disproportionate burden of family responsibilities on women. The fourth one is work-life balance, which is women balancing professional duties with household and childcare responsibilities. The last one is double bind, which is women being penalized for assertiveness while charged harshly for not adhering to traditional feminine stereotypes. There must be an effect of class ceiling, right? What is it? First is limited career growth, which is women experience restricted advancement opportunities. Second, reduced earnings potential, which is women face lower earning potential. Third, professional frustration, which is women experience significant frustration and dissatisfaction. Fourth, higher turnover rates, which is talented women are more likely to leave organizations for better opportunities. Now are we moving on to the ways to overcome. The first one is identify and dismantle systematic biases, which is actively work to identify and remove biases in hiring, promotion, and evaluation processes. Second, implement transparent criteria, which is establish clear and transparent criteria for advancement. Third, promote inclusive workplace culture, which is foster a culture where diversity is valued and all employees feel empowered to contribute and advancement. Fourth, support work-life balance, provide flexible working arrangements and parental leave policies. Fifth, offer mentorship and sponsorship programs, which is create programs specifically designed for women to offer guidance and networking opportunities. And lastly, encourage broader societal change, which is challenge and shift traditional gender roles to ensure both men and women can pursue professional and personal goals without constraints. Next, I will moving on to my viewpoints. So, in my view, the issue of the glass ceiling represents a critical challenge that persists in workplaces worldwide, including Malaysia. It encapsulates systematic barriers that hinder women from advancing to senior leadership positions despite their qualifications and aspirations. The complexity of the glass ceiling is underscored by its intersection with other forms of discrimination and its varied manifestation across industries and countries. Addressing the class-linked demands holistic approach that encompasses policy reforms, culture shifts, and organizational changes. Initiatives promoting diversity, equity, and inclusion are crucial, including quota systems to ensure representation, mentorship to support career development, and training programs to mitigate biases. By fostering inclusive environments and challenging entrenched gender stereotypes, workplaces can enhance opportunities for women and contribute to broader societal progress towards gender equality. Next, let's watch a short animation video about class ceiling.
There was nothing out of the ordinary about this review. He got a middle of the road rating, and I told him, these are things that you do really well. There's some things that you do need to work on. And one of them was that he spent a lot of his workday socializing. Very rarely did I actually find him at his desk. I just made a note of that. A couple months go by, he went to HR and made a claim that I had sexually discriminated, and I had propositioned him and had offered to take him to a strip club in the city. And I'm just kind of like, wow, I don't even know where this is coming from. HR had to go through their process. They went through their entire review. They didn't dismiss it. They instead said, what we found was that you tend to use a lot of coarse language with people. You swear a lot. We're putting you on a performance improvement plan. I was so afraid that I could walk into HR the following Friday and find myself being fired.
Now I will move on to advantages and disadvantages. For the advantage is optimal utilization of talent pool, which provides equal opportunities for women, allowing them to contribute their skills and knowledge. Second, improved financial performance, which is gender diverse leadership teams are associated with better financial outcomes. Breaking the class link can lead to more profitable and resilient companies. Next, employee satisfaction and retention, which is fair opportunities for advancement, increased job satisfaction among women. Enhanced international reputation, which is demonstrating commitment to gender equality can attract foreign investment and partnerships. Broader societal benefit. Empowering women leads to more balanced and equitable economic growth. Women in influential positions can contribute to household and community well-being. Encouragement for future generations. While there are disadvantages of the class ceiling in Malaysia is deeply entrenched culture and societal norms, which is resistance to changing traditional views on gender roles influenced by cultural and religious norms, sustained advocacy, education, and policy interventions needed to overcome deeply rooted beliefs. Next, potential backlash and resistance within organizations, which is policies like gender quotas or affirmative action can be perceived as unfair or undermining meritocracy. Resource-intensive organizational changes, significant investment needed in training programs, mentorship schemes, and work-life balance initiatives. So, challenges in measuring and monitoring progress, which is robust data collection and analysis required to track gender representation and assess policy impact. Next, balancing work and family responsibilities, which is broader societal expectations around caregiving and domestic responsibilities often remain unchanged. Next, intersectionality of gender with other factors. Lastly, in conclusions, the class ceiling in Malaysia's corporate sector impedes women's career advancement due to biased promotion processes, workplace marginalization, and family life demands. So, overcoming these barriers requires comprehensive efforts, including policy reforms, mentorship programs, and cultural shifts. Achieving gender parity will enhance organizational performance, foster innovation, and contribute to broader societal and economic progress, ultimately dismantling gender-based constraints. So that's all from me. Thank you.